I can stay center if you're fixing stuff.
No, you're good. You're good. All of you look perfect. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Buta Beyond the Abyss, our Out of the Abyss sequel. Today we have a special guest. We have Icy Snar. Icy
Close it out.
Snars, who is my DM, and she will be joining us for a little bit for this next little arc. I will let you wait until you describe your character for when you come on screen, but why don't you tell the chat, give us a little intro for yourself so everyone knows who you are and where to find you.
Hi, I go human name of Jessica. Why you put me on spot? Oh my god, I'm so scared now. I go by the human name of Jessica, or I Sneeze Stars online, or if you watch Moonstone Matriarchy on D and Denial. If you talk to anyone on D and Denial, and D and Denial answers back, that's me, because I do all of that.
She's really cool and pretty and artistic, and she's been my dungeon master for like a year and a half.
I fumbled that hard.
You know what? And since this is Jess's first time, I'm going to have all of you introduce yourselves. Dane, Buff, you go first.
My name is Dane Hex. No, just kidding. Hi, my name is Nick. I go by Buff Lovin on Twitch. I go by many names outside of Twitch, mostly just Nick. I love playing Dungeons and Dragons. Are we introducing characters? Is that what we're?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have Jess wait until her intro, but yeah, you guys can introduce your characters.
Okay, cool. I play Dane Hexblood, a dark and broody, roguish character, but he's actually a paladin. His family is cursed with a dark secret that he has to uncover. I don't know, do some fuck shit to figure out. But mostly you'll just find him in the corner where it has the most shadows brooding, and also just has a general disdain for people.
Yeah.
Disdain.
Disdain.
That's what the Dane is actually short for, disdain.
Oh no.
All right, that's the session, y'all. Thanks. See you next time.
Okay, you know what? Thanks for volunteering, JTC.
I had a feeling I was going to go next, so why not? Hi, my name's JTC. I also go by Justin. I'm typically a Warhammer content creator, but I played D&D with Scarlet once, and then I kept going, and I never looked back. And now I'm here.
5 years later.
5 years later. I've
Many
been here
years
for a long
later.
time.
Many years later.
My origin story for D&D is I watched Scarlet play her cleric who sold timeshares, and I said, "Oh my god, it looks like so much fun! I want to do that." And now I'm doing that.
Buff was in that game.
Yeah.
I know. The funny thing is, I only remember Scarlet's character. That's literally all I remember.
He was my
character was iconic.
Barbarian bodyguard. And I was like, don't forget to take your healing potion. I packed it special for you in this little juice box.
Wasn't Poof also in that game? We were Barbarian brothers.
I can't get enough of that voice.
I know that voice is so good. That
We were
voice like
Barbarian
unlocks a
bros.
memory
We
with
gotta
it.
bring back the Barb Bros, Poof. Anyway.
The Barbroians. Okay,
The
thanks for
Barbrobians.
volunteering, Poof.
Hi, I'm Poof. I'm also known by human name as David.
Why is
Not
everyone
many
giving
people
their
know that.
human names?
I know, right?
We started it.
Oh no.
I've known Scarlett for about 5 years, a little bit more than that. We've been friends. Kind of got her feet wet into the D&D scene, and also her mod somehow in a combination. I play Rin, who's an artificer, and he has a demon tentacle named Oscar, and it's a great time.
Oscar likes to ink. All right, thanks for
You made me
volunteering,
ink.
Kuritsu.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My brain cell.
I've always
my brain
told
cell.
myself. Okay. I'm Kuretsu. I will not be giving my human name, unfortunately, but you are welcome to call me any variation of the letters within that name. Um, I play. I used to stream. I don't really stream anymore, but I play Hale or Halus, a
I have skeleton
drow
on
skeleton. Yeah, I play a drow turned skeleton wizard who has a little bit too much sass. Just a little bit.
The one that wears mother's clothing.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
here.
And who is also the mom of the group. Yes.
Excuse me.
Gotcha,
Bossy,
All right,
a bossy bottom.
You have to
I don't
have
know,
one in
is he?
every single D&D group.
True.
Everyone needs one.
It's actually Tizcar, believe it or not.
Call me good boy one more time.
Oh, good boy. Swing that tail, honey. Okay, and of course
Who will?
I am Scarlet. And I am my Earth name is also Scarlet.
Earth's name.
Your Earth name.
Okay. So I am going to play the Buta intro because we haven't done that in a minute. And I'm also, Buff, we forgot to get together. We need to make a roundup since we're like kicking off a new like chapter in this arc.
Yeah.
We need to make a roundup. But okay, before then, let us go. I'm just going to play the intro really fast. In the blasted ruins of a shattered world, only a handful endure. The lost, the opportunistic, the darkened. All playthings in the hands of the demon lords. Yet even in this darkness, a spark of defiance glimmers. Whoops, wrong overlay. Oh, what? No, stop. Okay, sorry. Yay. Oh no, what happened? Oh, Rin just turned up. Okay. I thought we lost Rin and I about fainted. Okay. So, I'm going to give a quick kind of overall recap and then last session's recap. So, all of our players are living in what used to be Baldur's Gate, which is now Zelatar. A city overrun with the demons and ruled by the demon lord. I know it's technically Grazit. We call them Grats. Like Grats, bitch. So that habit isn't changing. Sorry, Jess. I know we've had conversations. I'm like, Grazit. Yes. This is a city. It's basically like a demonic Las Vegas, where anything goes and everything stays. What has been happening is all of the players are in an area called Rosewood Square. It is a neighborhood in Zelatar ruled by the Fangbreakers, a gang of Yanagu tieflings who run a fighting pit circle situation. And the players are just trying to, make some money, survive. It's a hard world. Well, they started learning about the conspiracy of a former gang that used to run the area, but was just kind of toppled by the Fangbreakers. And their leader was killed by the Fangbreaker leader. There's a whole bunch of conspiracies, and I realized I should have written this down before trying to riff it. So, we'll just say that the players found an artifact that is related to that conspiracy, and they are looking for the other half of that artifact. See? Easy enough. I am now going to read last week's recap exactly as I wrote it. It's going to be chaotic, so just enjoy my terrible note-taking. Tizcar approached Ajani, the Rakshasa's VIP box, because he thinks Hale is in danger. Ajani invites him in to enjoy the festivities. Dane finishes making out with Sarah, and then she hurries back to work with Ajani. As Tiskar, Dane, and Hale leave the box, they bump into Gaius, the leader of the Fangbreakers. He demands to know why they were speaking to Ajani. Dane deflects and pledges Fang loyalty. Dane later expresses to be careful around Gaius. Sarah is in danger. Sarah is a former Whisperer, the other gang that got defeated by the Fangbreakers, and so her presence here is quite alarming. Okay, while at Rin's workshop, they looked over at Fia's notes. They see 3 options to explore. Rin teases that his tentacle Oscar ruined the maps. Dane goes home. The group goes to Julius, who's at Mother's Love, for advice on where to go. They go to Hale's new room. Tiskar sees an apparition of Fia, the leader of the Whisperers, who was murdered by Gaius. She taunts him a little during the Ruined City encounter. Okay. He is frustrated that he is the only one who can see her. The party agrees to check out the Astral Arcane Repository to look for the Gloaming Stone, the artifact that they're looking for. Rin tells Tiskar about how Gaius killed Fia. Gaius, the leader of the Fangbreakers, Fia, the leader of the Whisperers. Tiskar says they should respect the dead. Dane appears out of the bushes. That's right, you just popped out of the bushes right there. It's a heist then. Danica, okay, and then Danica, I have a note. Danica will ask Rin to collect eyes from the Ruined City to make as an anti-blindness eye drop potion. Okay, so here is where we left off. You guys wanted to go into the Ruined City to go to the repository and look for the Gloaming Stone, but you need a guide. You happen to know that the Iron Song Caravan is going to be nearby tomorrow, and they often are a good starting place to find someone who will guide you through the Ruined City and also buy some supplies. Let me see. Before we do that, though. Bless you. I don't know. I know. Gabriel, I would read your recaps, but that would be a 20-minute ordeal. I read your recaps. I think they're awesome. Guys, if you want to read the best recaps of each episode, Gabriel posts them in my Discord. They are hilarious and very thorough. Okay, let's start with Eris. You are back in town. You haven't been to this side of Zelatar in many years. You feel like before you decide to go off and do the things that you need to do, you should stop by the Mother's Love. You know, your old stomping grounds. See who's there. I know Hale and Julius would be there. So let me move us over to the Mother's Love. Oop, and let me put you on the thing. Oop. Did you join? I gave you all the links. Oh, you're fine. I'm looking for some background music. Fantasy brothel background music on YouTube. Let's see what comes up. D&D music. Brothel. Okay. There. So you don't have to like literally move around on here. This is just to give you visuals of who's here, who's not here. As you, this music is distracting me. It's too much talking. You notice that it is quite busy today. outside of the brothel, this quaint 3-story building alongside a big road, there is kind of a few plazas around it. Like the buildings around the brothel, there's like a clinic and a bathhouse and a hookah lounge, a spicy hookah lounge. And on the other side, all of the tenements where many of the courtesans who stay in the area live. You notice that there is a caravan that has pulled up into this kind of like fairground area, and it's quite hoppin'. It almost seems like there is an event being planned for. As you go. No, go ahead. You can cut me off at any time. I was going to ask you, as you approach the brothel, I wanted you to describe what the passerbys would see.
Vivacious. Think like Jessica Rabbit, right? But covered in scars. So you see mottled purple skin with stitches that kind of like outline the different colors of purple all the way around it. She has incredibly long red hair that is pin straight, and it just swishes as she walks, and the way she walks is very metronomic, right? So think like Marsha, right?
Marsha.
do you remember? Shit, now my head. Can I swear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck diddly dumptious.
Okay.
No, how dare you?
God dang. She has black eyes, completely black eyes. No pupils or anything like that. And 6 different horns that are sticking out of her hair at different places. They're like small ones. But they don't look like they all come from the same person. Like, one of them's black, one of them's white, one of them is, broken. This one curls a little bit. And she walks in and she just hands on her hips. She surveys everything for a moment, cocks her hip to the side, and starts taking in everyone who's here. One eye blinks a little. And then looks for someone that she might recognize.
Since it is close to the beginning of the day, you notice that some of the courtesans are crossing the road from their tenement, or their dormitory, to head to work. They all look pretty young. But you do notice one with a familiar ruby red skin, dark black curls, a long spaded tail. She is a woman grown, with like little potpourri rosy petals in her hair and like a black lacy gown that kind of like buttons up to kind of cover the goods. And she has little hoofs, and she is starting to trot across the street when she stops suddenly and stares at you for a second.
Stare back, my head. The last time I saw you, you were this big.
Auntie Eris? And Megara
Arms wide.
bolts across the street and dives into your arms like a spinny kind of hug She's tall now. It's strange.
I will still pick her up in my arms as high as I can. My favorite child. How are you?
Eris, Auntie Eris, when did you get in town? Are you staying? Are you working? Does Mother know you're here?
I have.
Oh, just come on in. Saz is going to be so happy to see you. I need to tell Mother you're here. She looks so excited. You see her hands are like shaking. All the other like horses are kind of like turning their head like, what the fuck? And she just kind of gives them a little glare back, and she's going to like take you by the hand and like pull you in super excitedly into Mother's love. It is not as busy in here. It is not as busy in here as it is outside, as it is kind of early. Hale, you are already at the bar, as you often are this time of day. You're waiting for Julius to do his chores so y'all can go.
So Hale is sitting at the bar, sort of just like put it hand to cheek, like watching Zaz probably prep everything for the day, and it's like,
Zaz
this
is
is so
like,
boring.
Zaz, who is like organizing all of his stuff, getting ready to serve drinks, will kind of like look over at you, pouting, and he'll like come down. Oh, I'm gonna put Zaz on the screen. Why do I have these models if I'm not gonna use them? Zaz is going to lean forward and be like, "What you thinking about?"
Not thinking anything. It's just so boring waiting. I wish Julius was a little bit faster.
Waiting for what?
Oh, we were gonna go run a few. Oh yes. Would you mind covering for me, actually?
Are you
Just a little
doing
bit.
something naughty?
Define naughty.
Something you don't want Mother to know about.
In that definition, yes.
He kind of leans back and like giggles to himself, but that's when his eyes fall upon Eris and Meg, and Meg has got Eris's hand and she's jumping up and down, and Zaz just looks past you, Hale, and the cup that he was cleaning, he just kind of puts it down. He's like, I'll be right back. And he'll just dart past you and throw his arms around Eris immediately. You're here.
How tall is he now?
Azazel's about 6'4".
Oh, so he dwarfs me now.
Yeah, and you just feel his giant rippling muscles, his long black hair kind of engulf you, and he just hugs you so tight. Your horns look different.
They're new.
Meg is like, Hale, come here. Come here.
I look around.
Hale is 5'4", considerably shorter than everyone else that has been interacting with you. Is gonna walk over. I guess you're going to introduce me to your seemingly favorite person?
Will you describe what Eris sees when she perceives Hale?
Yes, Hale is... he's currently wearing his mask. It's just like it's a relatively intricate black mask with black and red embroidery, 2 slits. He is wearing a red and black hunt, similar to the one that I'm wearing. It's multiple layers. It is rather flowy, and he moves with not your common elegance.
Extraordinary elegance, one might say.
Ah, yes, of course.
Henry comes out to you.
He's like looking upwards, awkwardly, like limp
It's
fish
it's
shakes your
awkward, but she
hand.
doesn't take your hand to shake it. She just puts your hand in hers, just so you're aware. You just hold it. Hello.
And now we're holding hands. All right. Eh,
It
You
means we're
are?
friends. We're friends?
We're friends.
Now we
I'm-
are. Are you friends with Azazel?
Azazel will kind of cut in. Eris is a veteran around here. She's been here since me and Meg were little kids.
I practically raised them.
Yes, you did. And now you're so tiny.
Everyone's tiny next to you, Zaz.
Don't sound so jealous.
But
The look that
Yes.
that is like happening between you two
Yeah,
from Eris.
Roll an insight real quick. Eris.
Probably nothing. Let's see. My insight is 3. 11.
11. Zaz is amicable towards Hale. Now, Eris, the way Hale is dressed is almost like he works here. In fact, his fashion is very similar to your old dear friend Valentina.
I know that sash.
you do.
I got it for Mother.
Well, she's letting me borrow it. It's lent to me relatively permanently.
I'm gonna go finish getting the bar set up. And then he gives Eris another hug. If you need anything, please tell us you're staying for a while.
I am staying for an indeterminate amount of time.
Ha! I guess that's better than nothing. Hale, and he gives Hale like a little shoulder squeeze and then goes back behind the door.
Do you often steal Mother's clothes?
Borrow. I like the word borrow.
She has a special closet. I could take you.
Is it the one that's behind her mirror that's kind of hidden away?
No, there is a board that removes from the floor and you go down. It is cedar wood in there.
Yes, please.
As you guys reminisce over Mother's closets, let's go to Rinzek's workshop. Rin, you know that you and the gang are preparing to head out into the ruined city. What are you doing in the meantime? What are you working on?
You'll see Rin like at his workshop with some bills, some receipts of some entertainment that happened recently at a titty bar. He's just has his hands in his head, just kind of looking at all the expenses that Rim, his partner, racked up.
Yeah,
Overnight?
I feel like Rin went ahead and started ordering some fire wine, which is like 1 gold a glass. It's the most expensive wine in the entire establishment.
You see Oscar kind of like his tentacle friend kind of just move on over and accidentally ink all over the invoice, and it's just gonna be like, dang it, I was trying to read the invoice and you come over here and you ink again? Hey, give me some of that cleaning solution.
Righto! Which accent are you using today?
You know what? Just surprise me. It's no big deal.
He brings over a box of cleaning supplies. What is that thing anyway?
I'm not really sure. It appeared on my chest one day.
On your chest? White. Open up your shirt.
Well, I don't believe we got that sort of relationship, Hank. But
Open it. Open
kind of
it.
starts slowly unbuttoning his.
Hank,
His-
the half ogre, gets so frustrated with how long you're taking, so he just gets over and he pulls open your shirt, and you see this black inky tentacle with like rooted into your chest, and it's coiled where it rests, though it can shoot out from its resting place. But it looks like ink going through your veins. Hank goes, and then he slowly starts buttoning your shirt back up. He's like, "You're right, we're not at that part of our relationship. You keep that nice and to yourself. Don't tell nobody. I didn't see anything."
A word of advice: when someone presents you with a box and you don't know what's in it, don't open it.
Does that count for our relationship?
Well, here in the lab, everything's safe. I'm talking about like an unknown box you find in a tower, and you got that hankering for that looting. Don't loot it without checking.
Hank shakes his head. What are you gonna do? Wait, now my accent's all weird. What you gonna do? He's supposed to sound Cockney. What you gonna do about it? Or like he's supposed to sound like those like Warcraft 2 peasants. Work.
Well, I think I'm just gonna accept it. I've made peace with it. Might as well make it useful, It's popping out of my chest, and probably not gonna be a popular thing with the ladies. If you catch my drift.
Have you seen the ladies down at Mother's Love? You fit right in, boss.
You may have a point there.
Especially Saw. She's the Medusa. Oh,
A Medusa? Don't they turn you to stone?
they do, and she'll do it for a price.
Point.
They'll do it for a price, and then they'll just give you a little anti-petrification potion later. I save up all my money just so I could go there once every other month.
What? When was the last time you went to Mother's Love?
Oh, about a month ago.
How about we make some plans right now? We'll take the rest of the day off and we go on over.
He slams the cleaning supplies. Let me go home, get changed, get cleaned, and shave. And everything shave. I like my marble to be nice and smooth.
That's a little bit much of information, but
Consider us
You know,
even.
you
You
can
showed
use-
me your inky Oscar.
I guess I did show you my Oscar. It's not a trophy like some people say, but
Okay. I'm broken now. Okay. You got cleaned up. Hank is gonna run out the door back home, prepare and meet you at Mother's Love. Let us slide over. Dane and Tizkar. Tizkar, you're staying at Dane's place still. You haven't found a place yet.
Yeah, he's still there.
You guys, who's waking up first, do you think?
Dane.
Dane, definitely.
Yeah.
Dane, as you wake up, you notice Danica's already up. She's like trying to hurry up and finish some sausages that she's preparing for breakfast for everyone, but she's already got her little medic coat on, her shoes are on, her hair's up, and you see she has dark circles under her eyes.
There are no fights this coming up. Why are you dressed
What?
for work?
Oh, Dane. Oh. Oh, there are definitely fights going on. Preliminaries are all the way up until the tournament. So, working doubles. We're short-handed
Listen.
too.
You know, most of the fighters are accustomed to having long-term injuries. You don't have to work yourself this hard.
Well, it's my job. That's why I was hired, and that's why they pay me. They need to be
Pay you
in,
hourly or a flat rate? No, I'm just kidding.
well,
Yeah. Actually, it's a salaried position. No,
I
I'm
get
kidding.
tipped per no.
Yeah. Um,
There have been a lot more injuries lately. A lot more fights are being packed in a shorter amount of time, so we're kind of backed up.
have you slept?
A little bit. I'll take a nap on my lunch break.
I I saw Seraphine last night.
She's here.
Yeah.
Is she... Why is she back?
She thinks she has an out.
And out of
Out of here. Out.
Rosewood?
Zelatar.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't.
Is that why she came back? To tell us to run?
No. She came back because she's doesn't know any better. Listen, I'm gonna help her. Just I need to go away for a while.
Wait, where are you going?
Better if you don't know.
Well, how am I going to give Rin my shopping list if I don't know that you're going? She says,
Oh.
slightly out of character. She breaks
Oh,
the
wait a
fourth
minute.
wall.
Oh yeah. I can totally tell you. Wait a minute. Yeah, you're like super secretive and everything.
Yeah. I've never told anyone what's under the rug.
Yeah. We're going to the ruins. The ruined city.
What?
Right.
Oh. You've never shown any interest in the ruined city before.
There's something else there. I think I can use it to help Sarah.
I see. How long are you going to be gone?
Until I find it.
You're not going alone, are you?
Bryn will come with me. If you, by chance, had a specialized, itemized list of things to procure for him, I would make sure he gets it.
I'm gonna go. I'll see him myself. I have a special request for him. A side quest, if you will.
Right.
Well, be careful, okay? I know that you're capable, but it's the ruined city.
Yeah.
You could get lost.
Listen, I know you're putting yourself at a lot of risk, and I'm not going to be able to protect you if I'm away from here, so just take it easy, okay?
I will. Look,
Don't want anything to happen to you.
medics are in short supply around here, so if anyone messes with me, they're gonna get in trouble.
Fortunately, doesn't stop certain people.
I'll keep that in mind.
Please do.
All right, well, I made enough sausages for you, Tizkar, and Rowan, but, and she grabs one of them to pack for her own lunch. I gotta run. I'm already late, and we got some surgeries to do today.
All right. I'll walk you over.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna leave Tizkar and Rowan here? Or are they coming too? Tizkar, you start to
Right.
wake up to the
Yeah,
smell of sausage.
I walk
fingers.
over to his door and I just like hey, let's go.
There's a moment of like silence before you hear, "No, we did not look under the rug."
Good, let's go.
3 minutes.
Rowan's like, I don't want to wake up. I've been up all night playing Serenades.
Dane goes, you have a minute and a half, let's go.
Oh, where are my pants? Tizkar? What's going on? Why are we waking up early? What's happening?
There is something that we need to do today.
Me?
As he's saying that, Tizkar kind of gets out of bed, goes across to the room where Rowan keeps his pants, and brings it back to him.
There's
Oh
one.
yes, the pants corner.
You forgot to put them away.
Oh, well, we were busy. Hold on. And he sits at the little, like, vanity and kind of, like, starts, like, brushing through his hair, gives his arms a little brush, gives his legs a little brush. I'll change, I'll change. Just give me a moment.
By the way, there is something I forgot to say.
What?
There's like a moment of silence that hangs in the air about the tip that I gave you.
Oh, you mean from him?
Oh my god.
Which tip?
God damn it! Every fucking time!
Just so everyone knows, there have been more accidental, highly sexual, that's what she said moments from JTC more than any other character.
God damn it!
You know, that's making it in the recap.
Oh, all right, Gabriel, do your worst. Do your worst.
Yeah, from him, the powerful one.
Yes. Apparently, he's not a tabaxi. Could have fooled me.
You thought he was a tabaxi.
Tizkar has his like back to Rowan and he kind of slowly turns around and he goes, "Yes,
Darling, that was a Rakshasa.
yes, that is what I've been told."
Do you know what a Rakshasa is?
No,
It is...
are you going to tell me?
Yes. Oh, gods, you didn't talk to him like he was just a tabaxi. Rakshasas are extremely powerful fiends. Very magical, immortal beings.
Ah, well, he thought it was quite humorous when I called him a tabaxi. So,
Thank gods he thought it was humorous and not insulting.
but,
They are dangerous, and in any other circumstance, I'd be quite concerned if there was a Rakshasa in around. But considering where we are, it seems like most of the population are fiends, and it's just par for the course. Par for the course. Isn't that a saying? Par for the course. What is golf?
I do not.
Anyways, go on, darling.
I mean, regardless of the situation here, I am still concerned. He seems to have a keen interest in you.
Do you think it's because...
I do not know.
Well, he's very rich. It might be wise to at least...
No. And he just kind of like turns and like grabs
You're
him
not going to
by
let me
his
finish
wrist.
what I was going to say, love.
You do not have to cater to anyone that you do not want to.
I was just saying we could at least act like we were friendly so he doesn't think that we're antagonistic. be the safest thing to do. You know, cautiously respectful. Tis cautioned. Let me finish. Let me finish.
You just hear like a
Oh, hold on.
no more finishing. Let's go.
I'll be right back. And Rowan dips behind a wooden screen. There's a little magical tinkle, like a little sparkle, like wind chime sound. And then Rowan steps out, looking as he normally does when.
Meanwhile, Tizkar's eyes dart down to the carpet, to the rug on the floor, before darting back up.
And
Just one peek. Never mind.
He puts his little doublet on and fixes cufflinks. How do I look? Like I blend in? I've noticed the horns here are more short, not so curled, so I'm trying something new.
He kind of like walks up to Rowan, snakes like a arm behind his hip, and he says, "As beautiful as the day I met you."
He blushes.
Or sorry, no, he does that awkward thing where he like goes underneath, like he like licks his neck since they can't kiss.
I feel like he gives you a little lick on the snout.
Yeah.
Oh, Tizkar, do you want to describe what you look like? So.
Oh yeah, I haven't described what I look like,
Oh.
have I?
Me neither. Okay, you go first.
And why can't you, who's the other person?
I will describe that in a second.
Let's
will,
describe
okay.
each other's bodies. Go ahead.
So yeah. So Tizkar is 6'5". He is a giant, muscular green lizard folk, with a very, very long snout. So, and
Like an
Rowan is a
alligator snout.
tiefling. Yeah, so Rowan is a tiefling, and they can't kiss because of the
Where
difference in
there's a
snout.
will, there's a way.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a giant 6'5" green lizard folk. He's dressed in this bone memorabilia. He wears he wears like a leather pauldron. He has bone jewelry covering his body. He has a nose piercing, and he has he carries a staff around with him, in the shape of a crescent moon.
And Lassa says, and Rowan is designed as JTC's dream man.
Okay.
Rowan is a very flamboyant, beautiful tiefling with purple skin. And when he first arrived, he had hellish horns. He was like a hellish tiefling. But as he just pointed out, he's noticed everyone around here is a Grazit tiefling. So now he's sporting little short horns.
Yeah, as they come out of the kiss equivalent,
Except
he's gonna say,
he gives you a lick. He actually goes on your snout, which
"What's the special occasion?"
well, I've already changed. I didn't want to change back.
As Tizkar pulls away, he says, "But it is not you who I'm worried about."
Who are
It
you
is him.
worried about? Oh, Rakshasa. Oh, okay.
It's been 3
He
minutes.
swings the door open. I'm here.
Yeah.
Heavy
you
breathing.
You see, like standing uncomfortably close to the door's like threshold is Dane. Dane is a 6 foot tall, half elf presenting, fellow who he always wears a mask. He always has a hat on. Literally eats through the mask, because it's porous, and drinks through it as well.
Just absorbs into it.
Yeah, it absorbs. It works. Trust me. It's magic. Sure. But yeah, just picture that, and then from like the bottom down, all of his outfit is like a huge trench coat. Think like Bender from Breakfast Club. From Breakfast Club,
Which
yeah.
automatically
I have
makes
to
him
enunciate
hot.
with this mask on. Interestingly, like that was a hard word to say with the mask on. Anyway, so that's what you see, and then like Dane's looking at Rowan, and then he like his eyes dart towards the carpet, and then back up at Rowan and be like,
I didn't.
didn't
I didn't. Hey, Dane, make a quick perception check.
"Yeah,
The carpet is 2 inches off to the right, Dane.
No, there's something else, but I actually have to DM one of you a question.
I rolled a
Are you sure you have to DM that question?
I'll ask the question for now, but yeah,
I
everything's
feel like
fine.
Rowan distracts Dane somehow.
Yeah, he like confetti goes fung, as he's like,
Ugh.
Just random confetti. I keep it for these moments.
Rowan, stop giving me pocket confetti. I've told you 3 times already.
okay, yeah, you
Gosh,
guys.
this is gonna be such a mess that Danica has to clean up.
You guys are
You're not gonna
assholes.
clean it up.
You guys are
You know,
Wow.
Danico's in your dreams. Hi, boys. I made sausages, but you're gonna have to eat them on the walk because I'm late. And Dana offered all of us walk me to work.
Oh, I'll walk you to work. They can go to the Mother's Love if they need to, or they can walk you to work. I just can't speak for them.
All right, well, I'm going out the door. I have to
Dane.
stop by Rin's house.
Dane follows.
Okay.
His car looks down at Rowan, and he's like, "Do you want to walk Danica to work?"
Sure, but we do have to go back to Mother's Love. I have a shift starting soon.
Yes, yes.
Because all we
Just-
do, all the NPCs do is work 24/7, apparently. Yeah,
Just be careful. Okay.
I will. We lived in the jungle chasing and being chased by demon beasts for the last, 5-10 years? I'll be fine. We're in the urban jungle now. That's more my territory.
Yes, but it's far more complicated. In the jungle, it's kill or be killed. In here, it's not quite as simple.
No, it's seduce or be seduced, apparently. All right, let's go. Let us swing back. The group of you are gonna trot all over to Rin. They're gonna intercept you. Rin, you haven't described yourself. What is Rin?
Rin is a Gith Zerai. He essentially showed up here. He dropped out of limbo with his partner, and they've been here for about 12 years. He looks kind of green and scaly, kind of has a missing nose, kind of looks like one of the Fallout ghouls, kind of. And then he wears a bandana or cowboy hat based on the occasion, and talks with a southern accent.
He talks with a lot of accents, and it's because he's from Limbo. So his voice box is constantly changing, and it's amazing. I'm only teasing you because Gabriel has decided that every time you say a line, he notates it with a different accent, and it's like the funniest bit in the whole thing. It's great. Keep doing it. Okay, so let's just fast forward ahead. That Danica will hand you a list and be like, if you're going into the ruined city, keep an eye out for these things. It's for, and then she looks over where Grim is just like rocking, facing away. Your Gith Razai partner is rocking in his rocking chair. Just Grim's eye drops.
You want me to get him eye drops or eyeballs?
Well, there are a couple of eyeballs on the list, but not everything. Just tuck this away. If you can't get it, that's fine, but it should help. His vision is it's not the greatest right now.
But what if we give him one of them like them wacky look like glass eyes? He'd be like looking in a different direction.
Well, we can do that if he completely loses his vision, and we're just here for the style and no longer here for the function.
I got you. I'll make sure I collect all this stuff.
Okay, make sure it's fresh. Keep it on ice if it's an organ. And make sure it's intact.
Is there ice in the lost city? Like,
No, you
How
might
much
have
I
to
keep it
bring
from
a
melting?
cold spell. Do any of you have like Cone of Cold or... Wait, no, not Cone of Cold. Ray of Frost, magic.
not that high level.
I'm sure you'll
think I-
figure it out. All right, bye guys. I gotta go. A bag of colding, exactly. Okay.
It's just a
as you guys all
The Yeti ice cooler, got it.
you
Yeah,
guys
that's just a Yeti ice cooler, bag of colding.
you all walk Danica into the pillar, down into the infirmary. It's pretty busy. You see Nurse Mary, her boss, glaring, and she's like, sorry, it's Scary Mary. And she'll give Dane a big hug. And
Don't touch me.
what?
Oh, Danica's gift. I thought Scary Mary was giving me the hug.
Meredith.
I was like, you saw Scary Mary and then gave Dane a hug.
Why is that
I
so
was
random?
like, get away.
Danica's like, oh. No,
No,
Danica gave you a hug.
Yeah, Danica gives Dane a hug in public. Dane does not return the hug, but he doesn't like push her away or anything.
As she's used to.
It's just kind of it just kind of like stands there, unwillingly, and just goes, "Stay safe."
You too. Let me know as soon as you're back in town.
You will be the first to know.
Good. Bye, Tiskar. Bye, Rowan.
Bye, Danica.
Goodbye, Danica. It's always weird talking to myself as two different NPCs. All right.
I turn around. I actually like
Oh wait,
look
bye,
in.
Rin. That's right. Rin is with you. Wait, no. We left Rin. Rin's going to Mother's Lab. Sorry.
I look into like the patient room or like the waiting room, and I go, "If any of you owe me debts, I'll collect them on my return."
They all give you this weird side-eye look.
You know who you are. And then I just walk out.
One particular one gulps loudly.
There's just one person
and
out of
wonders
50.
and wonders if his debt will stand if he dies in the during surgery. Okay, let's get you all
We
in.
are all level 4, right? Like,
Yeah.
those are some big boy pants for your level. I'm just saying.
No, it 100% is.
He has a reputation.
This is Dane.
Yeah.
Dane is very much big, too big for his own britches.
Look, level 4
Oh,
compared
God.
to a commoner is intense.
True.
All right. Okay, so Rin is going to arrive at ML first. ML is Mother's Love. Rin is going to arrive at ML first. Then it'll be Dane and Tiskar and Rowan. Rin, as you arrive first, is there something you would do, or are you just waiting for Dane to get there?
Rin would go up to the bar and order a drink and kind of have his eye on the gambling tables and kind of seeing how people are performing on their gambling, if you'd want it.
It's all the old people because it's early.
I feel bad if I robbed them. I guess I'll just have a drink. You're gonna sit there and be like,
Zaz will give you his flirtatious smile, do his little like a flip with the goblet, and Hale, are you still at the bar, or are you raiding the closet with Eris?
If Eris has taken him to the closet, he's gone with her.
100%.
Okay, you guys are in the closet.
Okay.
There's a skeleton in the closet.
Okay, again. Again.
You're in the closet.
We are in the closet. And just FYI, I have like managed to like section out just like the oldest. This stuff would be about 100 years old, fashion-wise.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Hale
Mega's
is-
with you. Are these pre-invasion?
I haven't seen this type of style in a long time.
You've seen this kind of style?
Me?
Yes?
Hale. Well, Eris, I know you.
You've heard my
Hale is
story.
gonna when both of us say yes, Hale is gonna look at Eris. You know about the world before the invasion? As well?
Yes. I may not look it, but I'm old.
Well, I'm also I don't like to be called old, but yes, I'm older.
Meg is looking between you two. Huh. That's weird. You
What?
guys are like siblings.
How have I
Also
gone from
wear mother's clothing.
stranger?
As I put on like one of the older ball gowns.
Hale is just like slightly concerned. It's like, I've gone from strangers to friends to siblings in like an hour.
I will protect you with my life.
Please don't.
You don't want to be my family?
Meg goes, he would love it if you were to protect him with your life. Wouldn't you, Hale?
I don't like
You have
people
pretty
dying around
bones.
me.
She won't die.
She won't die?
No, she won't.
And I have pretty...
One,
Thank you
just
for
one eye
noticing that
blinking.
I have pretty bones.
You have very pretty bones.
Are you
Just
threatening me?
can I ask you to roll me a perception check? I'm so sorry. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I have a 4.
What is
We're
up?
rolling
Four.
wonderfully today.
So perceptive today.
Honestly,
Yeah.
she has
So
a lot of
perceptive.
pretty jewelry on, but that's about it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I would love to be your... Hale is like looking between Meg and her. I would love to be your family. Just...
Oh, good.
I
That was
prefer
the right
if-
answer.
I just don't like people dying.
Both of you roll a perception real quick.
What's my
Again.
perception? Probably shit.
What's my
I got a
perception?
6 this time.
What is
It's an improvement. Okay.
Okay. You guys continue
Oh.
to show on clothes. Or try on clothes. Except when one of you puts on one of the outfits. This is like goes on for like 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
As one of you puts on an outfit and goes, "How do I look?" You hear behind you, "Like a skeleton in my closet." And
But very pretty bones, mother.
Eris, you're back. And Mother Valentina, this towering succubus with giant curved horns, big hair cones, and this flowing gown and a fan, she snaps her clan and she like walks over to you like that cute little, like
Immediately imitate everything she's doing. The accent, the little tip on the tiptoes, everything.
Eris, why do you have my little skeleton in my closet, in my clothes? These are antiques.
Am I an antique then? No, that would mean you're an antique then, mother.
Snap.
We don't say these things.
No, we absolutely do not. Please, come on, let me serve you. Come on out, tell me. And she's like kind of trying to shepherd you out of I'm fixing
I just take the dress off and walk out.
I'm fixing the cameras real quick. Yay, you're back in your place. Eris, what are you doing here? We haven't seen you in it's been a decade, 2 decades. I stopped keeping track.
11 years, 1 month, 4 hours, and 3 minutes.
Wow, where have you been? What have you been doing?
I have found many of your children. And I made sure that they were all safe, except about 30. I cannot find them.
You know, my spawn often do not like to be found, which is why I find it easier to let them be, but I do appreciate you keeping track of my little flock. You are like a daughter
Mother
to
takes
me.
care of me. I take care of mother's children.
She gives you another little... and she'll pull you back up to the floor where Hale, you will notice Dane, Tiscard, and Rin all here.
Hale, we need to go today. Have we found a navigator? A guide?
We have.
A guy.
While Mother is here,
Mother,
Oh, his mother?
She's right there.
Oh,
Would you have said it if she was there?
no, no,
Okay.
no.
She will just see tax collector. Eris, my love, I have to deal with some things in my office. Please stop by and say hello. Tell me about your travels. I just have some paperwork I have to get through. Kisses. Mwah, mwah. And then she glides up the stairs.
Hale. We have to
Look
go
at Hale.
today. Have we found a guide?
we have
You have
chosen.
We have chosen what?
Do we have chosen that we should get a guide? I haven't had a chance to go find one.
What's the point of you not being able to sleep if you can't find a guide overnight?
Other people sleep, Dane. Is there a problem, tax collector? Because are you telling me that I have to go wake somebody up from their beauty sleep, ask them, would you like to go and be our guide?
That's what I was expecting, yes.
I'm not your errand boy.
Just thought you'd be a little bit more urgent about this.
There is the caravan right outside. Please, be my guest. Go find a guide for us.
Yes, I'm the right person to ask them.
Eris, your
Dane
ears
will
are
walk
kind
out.
of prickling as they're talking about guide and
Mhm.
ruins and city.
Dane begins to go walk towards the caravan.
I slide in between you and the caravan.
Hello.
Where are we going?
I'm sorry. I think you're new here. I don't normally partake in this.
And what?
Azazel will tell you.
Where are we going?
I look towards Azazel,
Zazel is behind the bar and he looks at you and just kind of gives you a little nod and then goes back to...
so you're not a new worker here?
No. No, I have been here a long time. I went on.
Okay.
Why is your voice fake?
This is my regular speaking voice.
I don't think that it is.
Dane gives the hardest death glare that he's ever given somebody in his life, and he just goes,
Why do you're so egret coded right now?
he just hard stares at you and just goes, I don't have time for this. Please step aside.
That's right. Mortals die very easy. I can come with you. Where are we going?
Listen, I don't know what your deal is. I know you don't owe anybody money.
Ale is
So
now
there's no reason
behind.
for you to go with me.
Do you owe people money?
Halo's now behind doing the same motion that he saw Meg doing. Like,
Dane says, I collect what is owed from people.
Oh, okay. I can help with that.
We're not going to collect anything. We're going on a... Listen, I can't...
Where are we going? I'll come too.
Hale, what is going on here?
Scar, do
Hale
you
has turned to after doing that motion, he had turned to Zaz. Is like, can you cover for me? I need to go deal with this. And
Zaz gives you.
Hale, is this our guide? Is this who you
Yes,
found for
I am
us?
your guide.
Why didn't
Where
you say
will
that in
we
the
be
first place,
going?
Hale?
Basil goes, tax collector, meet my auntie Eris. If she says she
Hello.
wants to come with you, you should probably say yes.
Can I do a history check to see if, like, I would have heard about Auntie Eris in the Mother's
Yeah,
Love
roll
prior to
history.
this?
You're from Rosewood, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking about how your age. Oh my gosh, you would have. Would you have gone to a brothel as a 24-year-old man?
Yes.
Oh my god, do I remember you?
He's wearing a mask.
Dane wouldn't have Dane would have been around the town. He wouldn't have gone to the brothel specifically to seek out brothel workers.
Right, but think of what Dane was doing at age 24. Like,
Okay.
where was he at in his life?
Dane was, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Dane at 24 years old was, picture a younger, not too skinnier, but like still pretty built, man with shining golden armor, walking through the town with a very like upright stance and like a holier than thou voice. And he would have had a red sash around him with like a sun gleaming off of it.
Would he, for any reason, ever step foot in Mother's Love? Which is, again, you're living in your childhood home, and it's just right there.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he would. I don't see why he would. Like he would naturally just
The guys
that's like
wanna
also
go
the
have
hangout spot. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You
But, like-
wouldn't recognize Eris in
No.
her current presentation, but Eris,
Mm-hmm.
your eyes
I go like this.
scan over his eyes, and you hear that voice, and you hear the frustration in his voice that your ears start to perk. Eris, why don't you make a history check with advantage? Maybe you'll figure it out today, but maybe you'll figure it out later. We'll see.
18.
Oh shit, you remember.
Oh. Yeah.
I remember. You're so big now. No more shiny armor, though. Huh?
shiny
Still-
armor.
The voice.
But now we're angry.
Zaz is
I-
cracking up in the back. He's like,
I pull Hale aside. I pull Hale aside and I go, absolutely cannot bring her along under any circumstances.
But why? She seems to know you.
Yes, she knows
Shines like
me.
the sun.
She knows about the shiny armor and the sun.
Listen.
This is interesting.
Listen.
I'm listening.
I
Sorry, I'm
can't-
hearing, possibly not listening.
I will come.
That's what she said. That was, by the
It's
way,
not
That's what she said.
Sar the Medusa walked by, just a drive-by. That's what she said.
Hello.
You heard her.
Dane,
Sar,
Dane like
lady, I don't think she recognized you.
trudges. Dane trudges out into an alleyway because he knows better than to break something in Mother's Love, and you just You just hear,
Be good.
God damn it!
No
The
more temper
breaking
tantrums.
of a barrel. And then he just
You're
runs.
wonderful, Miss Eris.
He just runs back in and he goes,
Do you
Let's
feel
go.
better now?
"No."
I just gently pat you on the back. There.
I remember this.
Guys, let's do a quick 10-minute break. I am having so much fun that I would love to pop open a bottle of wine.
Oh no.
Because this is getting silly. Also, I just have to point out that my music for 1 hour was just like brothel ambiance, so no music, just the sounds of glass breaking, like a bar, like a quiet little bar with breathing. But right as Dane goes outside to start breaking shit, it switches over to the brothel song from Witcher 3, which is much more upbeat, and it was just like perfect.
Love that for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a great character.
Oh,
I love this for all of you.
This is great.
This is fun.
Stop it. No.
Okay, guys. Let's go ahead, take a quick 10-minute break. I'm gonna turn it into the intermission screen, but the microphone, you guys will still be audible on the stream. And as soon as I sit back down, I'll change it back. So if you need privacy, just put like a little cloth on your camera. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Hello, chat. I think think you can probably put the questions in Bootalk. Hi, Erudite. Ellie is just not here with us today. I don't actually know why. Did we change the name of the convenient caravan? Or this is the same caravan. I think they just Scarlet just settled on a name. Hi, Gabriel. Hi, lots of.
Oh, welcome, Raid.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I come back to a raid. Aramore RP, thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna change the thing right now. Hi everyone. Oh, this isn't it. There it is. Hi. Oh yeah, this is too loud.
Hello, Raiders.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome to. We're in our quick little break, our 10-minute break. We always say 10 minutes, but I don't think I've ever once actually looked at the time. We do it off of feels and vibes. I've got my wine. So far, loving the chemistry.
Did I just make you go and drink? Because I know for me, if that happens, I'm like, dear Lord, no.
Landshark X played this card. Hail.
Hale, we gotta see your cosplay. Give me a sec to get you all. Show us that cosplay.
Yeah.
Kick
Okay.
that kitty off your lap.
She will be unhappy about this. She will remember this.
Look how
It's hard to see.
Retsu,
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Retsu got this based on a fan art concept artwork of Hale. Like, this is Hale's costume.
That's pretty cool.
No wonder Mother gets mad.
Look,
She has some other ones.
She lets Hale pick some of her outfits out if he promises to stand outside of Mother's Love like a sign spinner. Hey, pretty girls in here. Hey, pretty girls in here.
Tits and dicks, tits and dicks.
Tits and dicks. Sometimes both. Who knows?
Tits and
Sometimes
dicks,
both.
that's
Sometimes
right.
more than one.
Yeah, the Mother's Love has a very exotic array of courtesans. Very
Oh, that's
monstrous.
why she got to work there. I know, Mama. You have to get down though.
I can turn on the overhead light if they want to see it better.
Yeah, let's do it. I have a hope. I call it a hope because if I call it a plan, I'm going to disappoint myself. Look at how good it looks. I have a hope to make clip compilations for all of my
Beautiful.
players in their best moments, including their little costume reveals. For Dane, it's just going to be him doing this with the eyebrows like up to his hat. Wait, can you do that all the time during the game? Yeah. It's so funny. Wait, one of my
When
favorite
Dane
ones.
realizes that he recognizes Eris.
Uh-huh.
There.
You're like, it's that voice, that condescending voice.
That robotic, condescending voice. Oh no.
One of my friends was a mechanophile.
Oh no.
He was a good customer of mine.
Look, there's a little bit of everything over at Mother's Love. I love how a brothel. All D&D games have like a headquarters, which is typically like a tavern. Ours is a brothel.
That's the best. You guys never got anywhere but a castle in Moonstone, so.
Oh, just a castle, you know.
Just a
Just a
cat.
castle.
Just casually, just castle.
Since now that I know that you knew me 10 years ago, I sent you a little bit of information that you would know, and then I sent that to you as well, Scarlet.
Oh, let me look over that so I'm not confused.
I realized that this would that I was thinking 20 years ago, not 10 years ago, but I can make it work.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much for your sub, Ghost Rabbit Zero. Chat, if you want to be in on the community, I made a collection of Discord servers in my Discord channels in my Discord server. You can give yourself, now you can assign yourself the Buta fam role. And if you do that, anytime I mention that role, you'll get the updates, you'll get the announcements. I post artwork of the characters. I post like sneak peeks on the new overlays I make, like any media that surrounds Buta is posted there. Gabriel makes fan recaps that you all can read. They're really funny. There's a boot. Oh, we haven't looked at the Buta questions. Maybe we'll do that next break. We'll do the Buta questions. How is it different? The only thing that's different, Gabriel, is if I mention you, it doesn't mention everyone. It just mentions people who want to be mentioned. So if I'm trying to shout out to everybody who watches Buta, I can go at Buta fam. Hey guys, I just posted a new piece of artwork of the character. You know, like if I just want to get your guys' attention, that's the difference with the role. So if you want those notifications, then you can have that role. There's also a watch party voice channel. I don't know if you guys want to use that or not, but it's just there. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. So you also have a Heckles and GIF channel. That's where everybody posts the GIFs. Like as you play the game, you can post GIFs of what's happening just to like be silly. So yeah, you should join it. Okay, shall we get back in the game?
I love that. I just saw what Landshark said. Can it be canon that if Eris ever has some kind of glitch that you just yell, "Did you?"
Wait, you cut out in my. What was the glitch? Say it again.
Daniel.
Oh, Daniel!
Daniel! Come fix it.
Oh no. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so we just had this hilarious interaction. Tizkar, you came in with Dane, so you're standing there watching this happen, and Rowan is next to you holding on to his loot like this, saying, I've never seen Dane so upset before. What do I do? What do I do? Don't make eye contact. Oh gosh, there's glitter on the floor, isn't there?
Tizkar, this entire time Tizkar has had kind of like almost like the beginnings of a smirk like on like the left side of his face as he's like watching Dana fucking lose it. And he just like kind of like without breaking eye contact just like gently takes his claw or takes his like hands and kind of like motions Rowan kind of like back behind him towards the stage, and he says, "Just go get set up. It'll be okay."
All right.
Danica said that Dane is a big teddy bear. I do not know what that is, but it is apparently supposed to be nice.
Well, a teddy bear is nice, but you're a teddy bear. Dane is like an angry hedgehog. And wait, I forgot.
Face.
I'm just imagining the angry hedgehog gif. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, that just broke me.
Question: did you tell Rowan your travel plans?
So he would have filled him in like as they were walking over. Yeah.
Okay. So just let me know before. Are you asking Rowan to come with you?
No, he's going to say go set up the stage to go to work.
Right, but is Rowan coming on the trip, or is he going to stay home and walk Danica home?
Oh.
Well, so she's safe.
Tizkar
Is he the one? No, just kidding.
Oh. Tizkar would have told him to stay.
Okay, so he'll stay. Well, promise that you'll let me know before you head out.
Of course.
All right. And he'll slink and he'll like try to inch his way past Dane, who's fuming and puming, and then he'll look up at Eris and be like, "Hello, madame." And then he'll...
as Rowan is walking off, Tizkar just calls out, just straight-faced, "And don't accept any more large tips."
What? But that's how I make my living.
From you-know-who.
May I suggest, love, that if I turn his tips away, he might get angry?
Just be careful.
I will. All right, see ya. He skips. He does a little heel click, gets to the...
We're up.
Lizard, why are you yelling about tips across Mother's Love?
It is a long story.
Why wouldn't you?
That's fair.
Sar slithers back past the other way, says, that's what she said.
This girl looks completely oblivious to all the innuendos, by the way. Completely oblivious. He has no idea.
I
Rin
like
at this
your
point-
bones. To Tizkar.
Would you just say I like your bones?
I like your bones.
So Tizkar, this entire time, he's been quite stoic-faced. He doesn't really smile that much. But there's a moment where he stops, and he seemingly forgets himself, and he smiles before going back to kind of like the stoic thing. And he says, "They have not heard that in a long time."
I just posted a smiling lizard in the Heckles and Gifts so that you all know what that looked like.
Oh no.
You give me a perception check?
Hopefully I'll roll at least a 7. That's the goal, right?
Yeah, we gotta go one after another after another.
Perception.
I mean, if you, the next progression would be an 8, so.
Oh,
No,
what?
it's an
there we
at 1,
go.
actually.
Which is a 7!
I got a 7.
Which is...
Yeah.
God damn
Guys,
We're-
okay. Just
I
keep
just
asking me the
realized-
We're
next
doing great.
checks and we'll get up
I
there.
just realized that Dane didn't do a perception check yet.
But you know who she is.
I just want to see.
Which is a 1, because there's a you have minus wisdom?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not a. Does Dane strike you as a wise person?
Not
You might be
anymore.
a wise guy, but not a wise person.
wise guy.
Yeah, he is
Rick,
not wise.
Get in this. Are you still drinking? Are you gambling? You see all your friends show up, and that you saw Dane storm out. You see this Jessica Rabbit-looking patchwork woman.
I feel like Rin has been just observing this whole like interaction unfold, and he has a tendency to like when Dane gets into like tough social situations, he just kind of lets it unfold naturally before he steps in and kind of goes, "Howdy, y'all. Who do we got here?"
I like that voice. Howdy, y'all. Howdy. Hi, my name's Eris.
Oh my god.
Howdy, Eris. My name's Rin.
He's a
Are
chameleon.
you?
Well, this pleasure.
Do you know all my new friends? Man.
Oh
this-
yes, we travel together all the time. I know Dane. He's a hoot, you know. And Tizkar, well, he kind of a strong silent type. And Hale, well, we find Hale in closets a lot.
You have never found me in a closet.
They
You were
have found
just
you in a
a
closet.
closet with me.
He has not found me in a closet, specifically him.
That's why I
Oh,
say
good.
they.
Then you're out.
You're correct. Yes, I am out.
Sar slithers by. That's what she said.
Actually, it would be that's what he said.
I know there is a saying regarding skeletons in closets, but I do not know if it applies to this situation.
Well, is this lovely young lady joining us for our journey?
I am, and I'm gonna be bringing you to. I think you're looking for the. Well, hang on, wait. I have this note. I have these notes.
And Rin just always
What
talk
else?
to you, so you always have that accent.
Rin-
Oh my god.
Eris, I believe the only thing you noticed them talking about was going into the ruined city, which you know.
Yes, I was
is
looking for
perfect.
if there was like
You would know
unexplored
what
greater
they want.
Zelatar.
Right, what they want in the ruined city. You have no idea, but you know they keep talking about ruined city, and usually people only go there if they're looking for something or trying to make money or looking for artifacts. Kind of, you know, it's very dangerous.
I can bring you to Greater Zelatar. I just came from there.
Well, we'd be mighty obliged if you joined us, if you know the route.
Where are we going?
The repository in the Lost Ruin.
The repository. The repository. The arcane one.
Yeah.
There's more than one?
I would like to go there. I would.
Do you know
Yeah.
the way?
Eris, you know some ways, but you also know that a professional guide is wise. For these breathing kinds of people.
These breathing folks.
You need air. Okay, we will need a real guide.
So wait, you're not a guide?
I never said she was.
Dane. Are you yelling at me?
I'm yelling in your vicinity.
I don't understand how such a nice young man has become so angry and grouchy with time.
Look around.
Where is your shiny armor?
It's gone.
Did you lose it?
I intentionally lost it. I'm about to
Oathbreaker.
intentionally lose it again.
Oathbreaker. Me too.
Dane
My oath.
Dane will take a beat and like look at her weirdly.
I smile.
This world breaks many
Sure.
people. This world breaks many things. Many people. Let's find a guide that will work.
Before we do that, did she just call you an Oathbreaker?
Hell. I actually usher you aside, like into the alleyway, like outside of the halls of Mother's Milk, and like into the alleyway.
Just
Mother's milk.
Mother's milk.
Mother's love. Mother's Milk, man.
Sard
That's
slithers
from
by.
the boys. It's a
That's
thing.
what she said.
Yeah. From the Mother's Love, and I like pull you out and like into the alleyway and go like, yes. Listen.
I
When
haven't said anything.
there are things from my past that have happened, not pleasant, obviously.
Obviously, as he gestures to himself.
Just with mask.
Me.
I told you I used to be a part of an order, right?
You did mention that, yes.
The key word in that sentence is used to be.
That's multiple words, but yes.
When the order fell, so did many oaths. I was branded an oathbreaker for denying the order after it ceased to exist.
I'm less surprised about that, and more surprised that you were paladin in the first place.
Make an insight check if I can ask for that.
Yes, you guys can ask for that anytime you
Yeah.
want.
Hale, make an insight
See,
check
I don't
if you
think you guys
wouldn't
even need me.
mind.
I'm just gonna sit back and watch
Yeah.
this with my wine.
What's that one?
Yeah.
What?
When,
Right.
when the show is showing. Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I was
My
sitting here
show's on.
I was
Yeah,
stressing
so-
about content, and now I'm like, nope, we're good. We
Dane-
are good.
Dane looks at Hale and just goes, "There's a lot of people here who fear what I once was more than what I am right now."
You're not scary, Dane, but I understand.
Sad boy.
Okay. And Dane nervously ushers Hale back into the mother's love.
Three
Hale
of us are just
will
awkwardly standing.
reach
Yeah.
up. Hale will awkwardly reach up and like pat him on the back, mimicking what Eris did earlier.
He'll like turn around. Don't. I know what you're doing. Don't.
Do you need a hug?
How
Think he
are
needs a
you
hug.
here? He just like turns around.
We were just inside the door. I'm like petting the
Yeah,
horn.
I feel like you just like walked out to the alleyway with us as well. Just like hearing our conversation as
Why
well.
did you walk away from me? That's so weird.
Yeah. We were in the middle of a conversation. That was so rude.
In any case, I respect your privacy, Dane, to an extent, but we should go find our actual guide now, which I believe.
There's been a
Julius or
caravan
someone?
across the street this entire time. I think that's where it was.
Yes, we should get going.
Azzy.
Hold on, I'm giving Eris a couple of additional information pieces before since you probably know Julius. So I'm gonna DM you just you wouldn't know him well, but you would know him through so I'm just gonna send you something real fast.
Okay.
Do I need to hold your hand as we cross the street?
Who are you asking?
Dane.
Oh. Dane will look at you and go, "I could remove your hand if you wanted me to.
Naughty,
Then I
naughty.
could use
A
it as
lot
a
of people
keepsake."
could remove my hand, yes.
Yes, that. Yes.
My offer still stands.
Listen, Bryn, Tisgar, and Eris, let's come on.
Oh, yay, me too. Okay.
Okay, I just sent you a quick little blurb, because that's when y'all hear, "Hi ho!" And, Julius, all packed up. He's got his backpack on, he's got his hiking boots on, he's got like a little bucket hat on, he's got some sunblock on his nose. Just kidding, he doesn't have sunblock on his nose. Hi-ho! I've finished my chores and I've escaped, Mother. And we're ready to go. Oh, who is this? Wait, I know you.
Hello, Julius.
It's Ms. Aris Bell. Well, isn't that a nice surprise? It's been a
do
long time.
Curtsy.
He gives like a bow, but his giant backpack puts him off balance. Julius is a very short, even shorter than Hale, drow with he has like the physique and face of a 17-year-old boy with like long floppy white hair, glasses that he's constantly putting up his nose, and an ashy gray skin. However, he looks exactly the same as the last time you saw him. You know he's been a vampire spawn longer than 11 years ago.
Would you like me to take your bag?
Oh, no. I got it. I like it. It feels good and snug. It's like my safety blanket. I found us a guide. Are you coming with us, Miss Bell?
Yes.
Oh, you've already met Hale. This is one of Mother's old favorites. She hasn't been here.
In what sense?
all the girls are walking around, and he just kind of gestures. One of our most specialized courtesans. Well, not ours.
Oh, one of those. Okay.
Well, Sar slithers by. What's that supposed to mean?
I was.
Eris is just watching this all happen with a smile on her face, like.
Sar suddenly got so much personality. This is the first time she's been seen. All right.
We have issues.
I was just confirming that it wasn't one of Mother's partner favorites, but.
Oh, no. And then he kind of like hesitates. Eris and Mother weren't like that. That was. You know what? It's time to go. Mother doesn't know I'm leaving, so I did all my chores really fast, and hopefully we'll be back before my chores come back.
You in
Oh,
trouble?
good.
Oh, I just don't think Mother would be happy if we... We'll talk on the way. I'll fill you in, Miss Bell, if you promise not to tell. A lot's changed, actually, since you've been here. I don't know if you know this, but, my mistress is no longer with us.
Oh. I'm sorry. I open my arms.
He, like, kind of, like, wrings his hands a little bit and then comes in. He doesn't, like, hug you. He just, like, leans in.
She pets his hair. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, no use crying over spilt blood. And then he looks over at Dane and then clears his throat. And he approaches Dane. Mr. Dane, I've decided that I will not let you down on this trip. So, it's just water under the bridge.
I, too, will not let you down. Julius.
He blushes and then...
And then I give him a pat on the back and just go, there.
He looks at
Yeah, there's
Eris,
clapping from
horrified.
both of them from behind. It's like,
Julius
clap.
looks horrified. All right. Well, Ironsong Caravan is here delivering. I met a guy, and he'll bring us into the ruins. So let's go. Hi, Rin.
Wait.
What?
Did you say
Yes, what?
Ironside Caravan?
Ironsong.
Iron Song Caravan.
Yeah, they're here every Tuesday.
They're not the
drop-
sisterhood, are they?
You know, they used to
Yes,
be
they
a
are.
sisterhood, but then they were outnumbered, and so they changed the name of this.
Oh God. I hope it's not who I think it is.
Who do you think it is?
We're about to find out. All right, let's go.
Uh-oh. I think I've already let you down. And
Oh, you've done wonderfully.
he
You
guides...
found the guy. That's more than
You found him.
Hale did.
Rude! How dare you?
Julius is going to lead the group of you. You notice that, so to recap, Mother's Love and its complex is adjacent to the Iron Street. It's a big, wide street. And across Iron Street is a gate that goes up, so like perpendicular, and that leads up to Rosewood Square. So Rosewood Square kind of looks down on Ironwood. It's like on a hill. And the entrance to Rosewood is where a giant structure is parked outside. The structure looks like several wildly different aesthetic blacksmiths cobbled together on a giant set of wheels. Pulling on it, not currently pulling, but who would be pulling it, you see an enlarged, the size of a bison, rust monster with a fishing pole and a piece of rusty metal on the end to motivate it, though right now it's currently chewing on its reward rust piece. And this blacksmith on wheels has a lot of people around it. You see that supplies, flour, vegetables, raw materials are being unloaded, and the different business owners of Rosewood are coming down to collect their deliveries. The people who run this caravan are a motley crew, and you can actually see all of their tokens over here if you want to see their portraits. It's just like the blacksmiths. They are quite cobbled together in art style. There's a bunch, and they're just kind of hanging out as their supplies are getting run. Though Julius approaches a very specific one. I'm gonna show you his portrait.
What's up?
Hold on, I think I have do I not have a full portrait? Oh, that is his portrait. Okay, I thought I had a bigger version. You see a pretty short Gratz tiefling, or a griefling, as we like to call them, with curly dark hair, dark skin. He's got a star tattooed to his cheek and a key tattooed to his throat. His ears are covered in bangles and rings. He has a little goatee and a nose ring, and he's wearing this kind of patchwork jacket, like just a very mismatched motley coat. You see him kind of chewing on a little toothpick, leaning on the caravan, just kind of holding on to a little bottle. And you notice for a second him pop the top of the bottle, shake it into his hand, and swallow, and then pocket it. Then he looks over to you, and Julius is waving. All right, guys, I found us a guide. This is Azzy, and he's going to take us into the ruined city. The tiefling kind of pushes himself up and looks at you all.
I like your jacket.
Retsu, stop looking at me like that.
I'm waiting.
Dane looks him up and down and just goes, "Finally, somebody with style. Yeah, let's go."
Hold on.
Again, that's very rude.
I'm trying to compose myself because me and Retsu have been debating what his voice should be. And I don't think what we settled on is the right voice.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Hey, all I see is Snatch.
You settled on that voice.
I can't do it without laughing.
What have you done to Azzy, you two? What have you done?
We have done nothing. We have fleshed out his character.
Yeah. He goes, "Hello, it's a me."
Oh!
Azzy.
So good to meet you.
It's so good to meet you.
No,
It's
Oh,
me,
yeah,
Azzy.
it's me, Azzy. So good to meet you.
I heard you want to go to the ruined city.
Something tells me this mission can be really annoying.
Look, if you guys veto it, my
Best
second,
mission ever.
I have another one in tow.
No, you gotta keep that up. Go on.
Come on. Yeah, no, I want to hear where this goes. Let's go.
Committed.
God
Committed
damn
to
it. Commit to the
I'm
bit.
crying.
Commit to the
Just
bit.
like-
Can I just tell
Commit to
you,
the bit.
when I'm saying he's walking up, like about to approach you, I look down at Retsu, and Retsu put her head down and did the eyebrow thing because she
Mhm.
knew what was coming. She was like daring me. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't have to be so high pitched. Maybe we could drop it down a little bit so it's not so goofy. God damn it.
What, are we going with Grimdark Mario now?
Grimdark Mario, at your service. Call me Azzy, please.
Oh my Jesus
I
Christ.
hear you want to go to the ruined city. That is very brave of you, I might add. Dare I ask, what is the occasion?
It's Tuesday.
Ah, it is Tuesday. That's why we are here. No, just kidding. Let's go.
Let's go.
Sorry.
Does the rust beast suddenly go?
The rust monster goes.
Eris actually takes a couple steps away from the rust monster.
Don't be afraid. She won't harm a fly. Only a bug at the rust. Ha ha ha.
And then I put Tizcar between us.
What makes you think I want to be right here?
I don't care where you want to be, as long as it's between me and the rust monster. I'll give you a pretty bone. And I take off a bangle that I put out in front of your head.
It's like a rib.
There's a moment where his eyes like flick up to your face and flick down, and for the briefest of seconds, it's so fast you don't even know. Like you don't know if it's at your eyes playing tricks on you. You think that like an iguana, his tongue goes, and he goes, deal, and he grabs it.
If you look at it, it is a rib bone, but it's intricately carved little frog figures.
He just immediately he kind of snaps it around his wrist. Good craftsmanship.
Thank you.
So, Azzy,
Yes. Are you sure this is a trip you want to endeavor on?
yes, that's why we're looking for a guide.
I just want to make sure. I don't have a waiver for you to sign, but maybe a verbal contract.
We understand the risks.
Do you? Here,
Do
and then
we?
he
What
guides
exactly
you.
is?
He guides you all over to one of these little round tables that are kind of set up, and flips his little coattails and has a seat, crosses his legs. The ruined city.
I sit in the exact way, just FYI.
My Echolalia queen. Now, the ruined city. You don't simply go to the ruined city, obviously.
Yeah, so
Well, that's why we need a guide.
Let me do my little spiel. I have to do it for all the new customers. In the ruined city.
Dane nods understandingly. He's been through that before. He's like, all right. Go ahead.
In the ruined city, there is something we call the fog. The fog is a residual energy from the abyss. It affects the mind and causes one to become lost, we will say. If you are infected, the only way to cure it is either by a greater restoration or a remove curse, which are very expensive and hard to get. Or you can just take pills to suppress the effects, but that also gets expensive. So, what we do when we delve into the city is we bring a censer and burn incense. Purified incense, actually. It staves off the effect of the fog. So, that brings us to the first rule of delving in the city. You do not leave the censer. The second rule about delving into the ruined city is you do not leave the fucking censer. You spend 1 hour alone in the fog and your mind will start to be twisted to a place of destruction and what's the word I'm looking for? Unrecognizability. Do we understand? And he points at Written. What's the first rule?
Well, I believe you said never leave the censer.
Very good. And then he points at Tizcar. What is the second rule?
This entire time, Tizcar has just been looking at the new bangle that he's gotten. And he suddenly just looks up and goes, "Oh, don't leave the sensor."
Very good. Love it. Love it. If
He shoots a look at Ren like, "Thanks."
If you leave the sensor, you might get lost. And if you get lost, you are lost forever. Understand?
Is you all one of them caravans that sell stuff? I've been thinking about it. They call it a Yeti cooler. It's supposed to keep things cold.
You want to keep things cold. Do I look like a magician to you? And he points to his patchwork crazy cloak.
No,
little
but
bit.
you look like a caravan that may have something like that.
You will have to ask Mama Ray. Mama Ray handles all of the shopping. In fact, you guys can shop right from her. She's right here. You can open her up, and it will be a shopping interface for all of the things you might need. Now, I will bring the sensor and the incense sticks, but what it means is that we have limited time out in the ruined city. So you do not leave the group. We don't go off on little side quests. We stick together. And if you get lost, but somehow stumble back into camp, we will give you drugs and bring you home.
Agreed.
Now, do any of you have any questions?
Can we go already?
How long will it take?
So mad about
Where are we going?
The okay.
Oh, hi ho! I have the map. And Julius kind of barges in, knocks over everything that was on the table because he's like really top heavy because of his backpack.
Oh, honey.
He's like, I got it. All right, let me roll this out here, and then he starts pointing to this map of Old Baldur's Gate. Eris, you immediately recognize this map from before the invasion. You do know though the spot that is circled is what is now part of the ruined city.
She just very gently puts her hand over it. And then there's a specific spot that she stops at and just lingers there. I'm from here.
Wait, who's gonna answer? You're from the ruined city? What do you mean?
It wasn't ruined then. Ha ha ha.
Oh, wait a second. And he leans back and takes a good look at you. You are more than just a pretty face. You're
Charmer.
a Baldurian. Those are 1 in 10,000.
Just the eyes get me.
I am honored, my lady. Perhaps you know a thing or two I do not in that urban jungle.
Probably, yeah.
He's
figure it as we go.
He's gonna make an insight check on you.
My eye blinks.
Insight. You did not give him great insight, JTC. Oh, by the way, Azzy was created by JTC on our character creation stream a couple weeks ago.
Hey, right. Yes.
I will say, I will fully admit, the Italian accent's 100% Scarlet.
That is.
100% Scarlet.
The user chat premise. Am I at what?
Mm-hmm.
Am I in Game Master right now? I should be. Why can I not roll? I'll just roll and
You are not. It is not logged in as Game Master.
Damn it. Sometimes it does that. It'll log me because I'm logged into 2 at once. All right. You know what? I will just quickly make the roll manually and then I'll reload. 1d20 plus 2. I can't even create chat messages.
You are as chat.
The chat should be allowed to type. Here, I'll just actually go into chat. Roll 1d20 plus 2. There we go.
I didn't even know there was a chat in here.
You can roll from your if you need help with Foundry later, I can give you the private tour when we're not streaming. Since you
Yeah.
now have a character, I would be so happy to show you how amazing this is. I'm gonna go back to the join screen. Okay, he rolled a 4. So he is just like kind of like looks like his eyes dart to where your ears might be. I don't know if your hair is hiding your ears.
You might see a little tip.
Okay, so he sees the tip and he just like 1 in 1,000. Beautiful.
She just like she does the like eyelash batting. She you guys hang out at Mother's Love a lot. Immediately courtesan mode. Flips the hair. But bats her eyelashes. Thank you.
He gives a big smile. You notice he has a gold tooth. And he like strokes his goatee. Yes, we can leave whenever all of you desire. Get any shopping you have out of the way. I provide the incense. I also have a thieves kit, thieves tools, and a few of the essentials. But if you want anything else, this is the time. Get your own rations, please. Though there is a safe house on the way, and we can do a little cooking if you wish. I make a very good carbonara. And then he says that looking directly at Harris.
I mean, I think I'm good, right? I don't have any money, so.
I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
Looking in here, I see a crystal sensor. Are they selling basically extras?
Yeah, so he's bringing one. But that is... Now, I guess I should describe. The sensor is about this big, and it, like, hangs on your backpack. And it creates this, like, 60-foot radius around you.
Okay, and we need purifying incense as well to
Which-
keep it going.
Yes. It should be in the...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stick of purifying incense, but it
Yep,
says I
sorry.
can't buy anything because there's no DMX.
What?
No?
You can buy it. Look at Tiscar just bought some. Maybe you have to refresh.
think I
Sometimes
just bought something.
you have to refresh it.
Did I buy something?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
you
have
did.
no idea what you guys
just
are doing.
you just bought a crystal sensor.
If you click on the
Yay.
lady.
Oh, I see it. Oh, it gets automatically equipped for me. That's cool.
Yeah. I have a
That's
whole-
really cool.
This shopping module is really neat. Jess, get Daniel to figure this out, because your games will be because we could do all our shopping on our own. It's all automated if you set it up ahead of time.
This is all Daniel, not me at all.
While you guys fuck around with the shopping, if you make a mistake, let me know and I'll just go in and fix it. I'm gonna refill my wine. And I think I found a good place with Azzy's accent. It started off pretty cartoonish, but I think now I can do
We
it.
got there in the end.
We got there. We got there. It's all about the journey. All right. BRB.
I'm just looking through this. I have no idea what any of this is.
If you click on it, it'll pop up like with a little description.
Click on what?
The,
on
the actual
the word.
Yeah, the word, the name of the item.
Where are you? Oh, you're not close to us. So if you
Oh,
drag your
I
character,
can't move it. How?
oh, you can't.
You gotta
Oh,
move it
she
like
might have-
you're moving out of the building.
She might not have been given permission on her character.
Yeah.
yet. Where? I don't even see your cursor.
It's okay.
I see. Okay.
Don't worry, I've been using Foundry for years and I still don't know how to do this.
I only use Foundry in one game, and I'm so glad that I don't have to do any of it, and it's all the DM. Because I'm not smart enough for this. Like, I don't even know where my character is. Sheet. I know it's a thing. It should exist here. I can
Where you
see all
have-
your loot. Ooh, what's
Yeah.
this? Sorry. Now I'm gonna go through your stuff, guys.
Go for it.
Loot.
Oh, Jesus. Did Rin need armor?
I am back. Fit check. Tis
Landshark X played this card.
Whoa,
Tisgar.
where am I-
Wait,
where am I
hold
going?
up.
Untangle self.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh.
untangle self, and I have to go attach this real quick because I had a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction. So give me a second.
Okay. You thought this season was about the Aftermath Fallout? It is, Mentat. We are literally about to go explore the rubble of Baldur's Gate that is now a demon-irradiated nightmarescape.
I keep
Hale
being
would
moved
like
the
to
side.
ask-
What the hell?
What's wrong? Can I help?
Uh,
Can I fix?
I don't know.
What can I do? What's the problem? What
Can
is-
she move her character token?
Forge is
Have
scary
access
is
to
the
a
problem.
character token?
She may. No, hold on. Did I not give you your own token? Guests. Configure ownership. No, I never gave you your token.
So I'm like, I didn't break it this time.
wasn't
I'm
me,
also
I swear.
like, I just keep going off to the side, and I can't get back.
To the side.
What does that mean?
Like the map is done, and now there's just gray-green wall.
Use the
and-
right click. Use your
Oh,
right
oh,
mouse
oh.
click to move around.
Yeah.
This is better than Roll20. A lot easier to move. Your wheel, your mouse scroller will zoom in and out.
It's not. Okay, I've zoomed out, but I'm still half.
Use your
Okay, you
right
know what?
click to
I don't need
move
this.
you.
Yeah, so right click, like you would click and drag normally with your left.
Oh, there
click
we
if
go,
you're
there we go,
dragging
there we go.
something. Do that
Sorry,
with
this
your
is
right
really
click,
hard
yeah.
for me to do with my arthritis.
I am
I'll-
going to
I'll-
make
next-
a new tutorial.
Next week I'll put a mouse on.
I'm gonna make a tutorial for you all. A nice, easy one, an updated one, because all my Foundry tutorials.
Look,
are
I
now
can move now.
Yeah, look at you can see all the different. There's okay. While Tiskar's fixing, we have 2 kobolds. One of them is barking for the. He's like a barker, you know, like come, step right up, we got shinies, lots of shinies. Step right up,
Why
step
am I-
right up. Yeah, you can turn yourself if you hold.
I wasn't trying to. I'm trying to zoom in again. I'm just spinning.
Don't just scroll without holding anything.
Yeah, also if you hover over your character while you scroll, it also turns it.
It doesn't do that when I do
think.
it.
Okay, you know what? I'm
When
just,
it's selected, I think it does.
I'm selecting
I'm
I'm
this
just
guy.
gonna.
That's fine.
We're just not. We're not. We're gonna leave it from
We're
afar.
all just spinning our characters.
We're gonna leave it from afar.
Shift is big spins and Alt is little spins. Or Control
Alt
is
is
little.
little?
Control is little spins.
Why am I broken? Why am I broken? I don't even think my hands are being picked up on my own computer.
Oh no.
So
That's fine.
yeah, you see there's like some kobolds. You see a dwarf with a minotaur's body working away on an anvil, and another dwarf with a minotaur's body made out of metal working side
Oh,
by side,
I
a
would-
construct. You go straight there.
Yeah.
they are working away. So there's one anvil, and they're taking turns. Punk, 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 punk. And you just watch this fleshy dwarf minotaur and robot.
No.
metal-
We're watching the metal one.
The metal one's going. And then, hold on, I think I have a voice mod for this. May I help you? He stops and looks up at you.
You work with a rust monster?
Daisy? Oh, she's tame.
Jeez. What is the distance in which it is safe?
For you, sweetheart, she won't hurt you.
I nod. You may continue working. I will watch.
Thanks, I appreciate it. And then the other across goes, "What the fuck was that about?" "I don't know. The prod wanted to know about Daisy." "Well, that's awfully weird." "I know. No one really cares about Daisy." "Well, Daisy's not much to care about. Anyways, get back on rhythm." "Nope. I'm on rhythm. You are not on rhythm." "Shut the fuck up or I'll take you right out of this suit of armor and throw you in the lake." "It's not a lake. It's a river." "Whatever."
Do we have somewhere to buy one spell scroll?
Oh. Like the plain vellum or the spell itself?
The spell itself.
I'm gonna say, and I forgot to set this up ahead of time, so we're gonna riff it. I'd say up to second level spells, you know in the pillar there is an enchanter who knows wizard spells.
Okay.
Is that what you're looking
We-
for, or do I need to adjust?
Yeah. Can I like say that Hale went and got that so that we don't have to go all the way there to do it?
Yes, and I think that the second level spell slots or spell scrolls are actually have a price in the DMG.
Do they?
Yeah, so I'm gonna need to.
Okay. I might not have enough money for that then.
It's probably not too expensive. I know like first level spells are only like 50 gold.
I think it's 250
I
for second level.
have the Monster Masters guide.
The Monster Master. Got it.
I have it in D&D
Yeah,
Beyond.
it's
so
250.
Do you not have 250?
No.
I thought you
That
had,
would be like all of our gold.
I thought you had 600 gold or 500 gold.
Do I? Sorry.
We talked about this.
Yes, you're correct. I do have 250. I would like to purchase the spell scroll knock.
Cool. Okay.
When Bryn gets back, I would like to suggest to him perhaps getting a scroll of gentle repose.
Is that a wizard spell?
I believe so.
If it is.
I'm not. I don't have it, so I'm not sure. But if it is, if you could get a thing of gentle repose, we can get some eyes.
Oh, that's true.
That's your
Cleric wizard. Yeah,
Because
that's
it'll
correct.
last for. Oh wait, actually, if I can get. You don't know that. I shouldn't tell you.
Do you want to DM it to me?
I guess Hale went off and did this, and Hale is. Let's just say that Hale said, "I am going to go purchase some magical scrolls for our travels. Is there anything I need to get for anyone else?"
Does anybody want magical scrolls?
And I assume this is when Eris would say, "Perhaps we should get the spell of gentle repose."
Just let me see if this works.
Yep.
Okay.
This was my text back. Yes, period. LOL.
Okay.
You are looking for parts. She looks to Rin.
Why, yes, I'm looking for body parts. Specifically the eyes.
If we find some, I can keep them nice and fresh for you.
That would be incredible. Did you need
Okay.
the money to purchase such a thing?
No.
Excellent.
Going once, going twice. I'm leaving unless anyone else says anything.
Do you want me to go with you?
Do you want to come with me?
Oh,
I'll be back.
now I'm confused.
All
Usually,
of the pretty bones.
after you say that, he looks at you and goes, I will come with you, Hale.
Good, let's go.
He like trots after you. We can.
Why am I suddenly named Pretty Bones? I have a name, but okay.
Bones. Oh, I thought she was talking about my bones. I got real scared.
I'm sure you have wonderfully shaped bones.
What
I
did-
I don't know.
Have you seen them?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I don't. Have I seen what?
Let's go. I know where we could go get some spell scrolls. Righto. And yeah, do you have access to the compendium of spells so that you can create that spell slot
Yes.
or spell scroll? I'm trying to
Yes,
think of how
I
you make
can
it.
get the spell scroll, but I will. I would like to scribe it, but it probably will take too long.
I think there's a rule for that. How long does it take to scribe?
3 days,
You
I
can
think.
buy it
For a second level spell?
Yeah, for a second level spell.
like during your downtime.
Mhm.
You could hold on to it and work on it, or if you think you could need to use it, that's up to you.
I would like to try and scribe it in our downtime,
Okay.
but I guess he'll get 2, then he'll spend 500 gold. Can I get it at a discount?
Spending gold. Oh crap! I have to make up an NPC right now. What would a scribe be?
Didn't we have an enchanter? That was what you had in mind, with the one that had all the catalysts. So would it be the same
Yeah.
one?
Did I tell you what that NPC was like? Okay,
No, you just said that we had
This-
one.
is gonna be. This is the first thing that popped in my mind, and I'm just gonna run with it. He looks like Nicodemus from Secret of Nim. He's like a rat folk.
Okay.
I don't think rat folk are rat folk a D&D thing? They are
I don't
now.
think
so.
Nicodemus with his.
I think they
Let's do it.
do exist. Yeah.
All right. You want to buy 2? He'll give you a 30 gold discount.
I'll take it.
That's a good deal. Wait, I can't. That's a good deal. We'll find out.
Now you sound more like a bag of bones than I do.
Oh, I'm waiting to die. I can't die.
Please don't die.
I want to. I'm 99 years old.
It's very
Do
old
his
for a
eyes
rat folk.
still work?
We live in a capitalistic hellscape. They cut pensions and retirement about 15 years ago.
That is more information than I needed. Thank you. I came for the scrolls.
Here you go. Come back soon.
Thank you.
Let that Gith fellow know that his catalysts will be ready soon.
Yes. Of course.
And
Let's go.
and send someone to read to me soon. Bye.
Oh, right. I suppose we need to get him an audiobook.
Audiobooks are gnomes that come and read to you.
Oh my god.
Alright, and I'll head
Okay.
back.
Oh, it's 2 hours per spell level plus 50 gold to transcribe a spell. So it's only
it
4
4 hours
hours,
then?
not 4 days.
It said, oh well, okay. In the chart, it said 3 days, so.
Oh, that's weird. I know that there is. Okay.
It might be to scribe the scroll, but I don't know.
Oh. Let me just.
I
look
don't
at-
know.
It's in Wizard. Look at Wizard. D&D 5e.
Wizard. Sorry.
Wizard. Wizard. Okay, while you're going back, is there anything else any of you need?
Has a question.
Yeah.
Have we long rested since our
Yes.
last? Okay.
Yeah. It's 2 hours and 50 gold for each spell level. So it'll cost you 100 gold per spell to scribe, and 4 hours. Of
So
your
can I actually just like convince him to lend me the spell book for me to copy it so I don't have to purchase the scroll for the short duration in which
gonna put me out of business.
Well, who else is your business?
Everybody needs a spell scroll here and there. I'm the only one in these parts.
Exactly. So you have multiples. It'll be fine. Just let me borrow it.
with disadvantage.
I have
This is a-
bad persuasion
this is a
anyway.
Big ask.
I know.
What
It's
are
just
you at?
expensive.
I know it's expensive. You could always take out a loan.
Oh, I got two 17s.
Double
17. So 19.
Nice.
Double 17s. That is crazy. Well, I'll do it if you show me a little leg boat. Just kidding. He doesn't say that.
Show him the leg blowout. Show him the whole thing.
Show him that femur, dude.
Jesus.
I will be sure to bone you with my leg.
He falls and has a heart attack. He's dead, and his apprentice.
He does
will-
die. He gets his wish.
He dies.
Yeah, there we go.
You take your stuff. Conscious tells you to at least pay for the scrolls or pay for the materials. You buy the 100. So it's at 50 gold per spell level for like components and stuff. So you get like the ink, the vellums. You do like a self checkout. Nicodemus is dead. His apprentice will find him in the morning, and next time you go to the enchanter, it'll be a
different
whole
person.
new character. I have to make a note of that.
Oh my god.
Nobody knows that Hale did this, though.
Nope. This is
Didn't you bring
Julius knows,
Julius
actually.
is like, I've known him for 70 years.
Well, he got his wish.
I think that was hyperbole, no?
No? He...
Um,
I took his wish literally.
Hill.
What?
Nobody knows he died, right?
Right.
What if I pulled him into... He's fresh. Could I...
Yeah, take a bite.
Can I drag him into the closet and maybe get a little bit of supply? They're usually not this fresh. I usually have to eat ones that are like 7 days old.
I don't see why not, if
Oh
no
my
one
God.
knows.
All right, just be right back. And you just see Julius take him by the ankles and drag this Nicodemus rat into the closet. And you hear the of a cork, and then a and within 10 minutes he comes back. The front of him is covered in blood, but the little side pockets of his backpack are now bulging with little like bottle tops pushing out, and he looks so happy, and he goes, I feel
Hale
so...
cast prestidigitation on him, just to clean off the blood.
Thank you. I haven't had anything that fresh in like 12 years or so.
You really should learn to eat more neatly.
I'm sorry. Blood is just really viscous.
Yes. All right.
Right?
I've paid. I'm leaving the money here because I'm not a thief.
Right, I witnessed the whole thing. You are not to blame, and you have your honor. He just saw your leg and perished.
All right, understood. Perfect. Let's go.
Let's go. You go. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. What a scene. I did not expect that. Okay.
I didn't expect to accidentally
Yeah.
kill somebody.
Okay, what is next? I have to make a note of this. Note. Log. Hale goes to buy scrolls from Nicodemus.
And boned him.
But instead-
Haggles to show some leg bone, Nick dies of a heart attack. Julius harvests his blood. Okay.
So
Alright.
here's the question that I have. Technically, I would be able to scribe it directly from a spell book. I don't assume that's the only spell in that spell book.
Oh, you took his spell book? I thought you were just taking the scrolls.
No, I was taking the spell book.
Okay, I didn't think he had a spell book on his person.
That's usually so. Usually, when you scribe something, it's either from a scroll or directly from someone else's spell book.
Right. I imagined he was handing you over pre-made scrolls in his little scroll store. Do you want to go and find his spell book in his office and just take it?
Reed says yes. So I guess.
Okay, you go into it, and I will have to write. I'll have to roll for what his spells are. Hale steals the dead rat's spell book, and then I'm gonna write gentle repose, knock as definite spells. We'll see
Yep.
what else he's got in there. You got yourself a spell book. Wow.
Stolen spell book. I will return it eventually.
Hale will return it eventually. Okay. What are you guys doing? You ready to go, or do you have more stuff that you have to take care of?
I'm ready for my fit check, I think.
Yeah, okay. Let's do your fit check.
This camera angle's tight, so I hope everything shows up.
I like how the piano is locking you in.
As long as it's not a leg bone that kills somebody.
Show some leg bone.
Ta-da! Wait, hunch over. There you go.
Yeah! Beautiful!
I need to get myself a proper cosplay for our game, because you guys are killing it, and I'm sitting here in the same hoodie I've worn all week. Whoops. Why do I keep pulling this one out? Ah! Stop. Okay.
Dane just goes, "So, are we all ready?"
I believe so.
Let's.
Let us go. One the moment.
I was just gonna say that.
Yes.
He stole your thunder.
Mundvis. And as he says Mundvis, suddenly something scampers out of the corner. Like, whew. And then everyone goes, and then, whew. And then as you're looking that way, a little kobold, 2.5 feet tall, appears on the table around you. He has purple scales, a crown of little tiny horns, and a long spaded tail. And he's got like a little cape tied around his neck that has flames sewn into the back. And he does this like a superhero pose. Mungus, at your service. Daredevil extraordinaire, ready to go delving into the ruined city.
I love him.
Wow!
Yeah, let's go.
You're tall,
Oh.
lady. I love you too. Have you ever gone skydiving?
I've fallen from buildings before.
Wow, so have I!
Oh my god, that's so exciting!
He holds your hands and both of you do the little foot thing where you're like, yeah, so this is Amumbus. He is my co-guide. He will be joining us.
Discord just slowly looks over at Dane and mutters under his breath, I have a headache.
Is there anybody else who's going to be joining us?
No, I think this is it. Me?
Why are you? That is my ear. That is my ear. That is my
I'm
ear.
sorry. Is this
I
better?
love this little man.
Hi, I'm
Hey,
Mumbus.
Dean. Didn't you used to have a girlfriend?
Whoa! What a cool guy! I've never had a girlfriend.
So I'm gonna go home now.
No.
Since y'all's got some bit of history, I'd love to hear your side, Eric.
Yeah.
No. Let's
Look at
walk
his pretty
away.
smile.
Now.
I'm gonna start walking.
Let's go to the ruined city.
Everyone got your backpack? You got your bedroll? You got your canteen? You got your mess kit? You got your crowbar? You got your flippers?
Dane puts the crowbar in his trench coat. It's the only thing that he brought.
I slip some like rations into your pocket.
What are rations just like beef jerky and biscuits? Is that what we're going
Yeah.
with?
Essentially, yeah, hardtack.
So you just put beef jerky and biscuits.
Yeah.
You sneak it into my pocket.
You don't know where the beef jerky's from either.
I don't think I want to know. Danica already prepared me a meal. I'll be fine.
Is Danica your girlfriend?
Danica's my sister.
Your girlfriend's
I
your
don't
sister?
have a girlfriend.
'Cause he's his own grandpa.
Mm.
I can already tell this adventure's gonna be
Amazing!
out.
And
I
I
was gonna say
Eris
challenging.
is really just doing this to annoy you now.
yeah! And
I believe
then
y'all's the term for a man without girlfriend. It's called maidenless.
maidenless. That's also what you call a dragon without a maiden to steal. Maidenless dragons. Such a sad, sad thing.
Dana's already gone into.
Oh,
We're going with the
wait.
caravan, right?
So you will actually be splitting off. The caravan, they got
Okay, it's a
deliveries to
different
make.
thing.
It's your little
Sure,
group is gonna like backpack into. You got to go up Iron Street to the outskirts of town.
Dane will try and like grab the sensor and start walking towards where we're supposed to go.
You see little Munvis elbow Azzy and go, I like this group. It's been a long time since we've taken someone into the city. And Azzy's like, yes, maybe we'll get some profit at this time. Oh, we never talked business, did we? Oh, well, we'll talk about that later.
That's why you don't get
go.
profits.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yahoo!
And that is 9 o'clock on the dot.
Mhm.
I thought we were gonna be into the city with a full encounter under our belt, but
Mm-mm.
today
We started to have a lot of fun.
this was amazing. I think we're all good for next week, correct? I don't think we've decided what our off week is. We took so many days off that I don't want to have an off week, but we'll figure that out in the chat. Let's give our golden buzzers. Golden buzzers is where each of us gives our like accolades to a player for something they did that was like your favorite moment of the game. And then the person who gets the most golden buzzards gets a inspiration next session. So let's start with Dane. Who are you giving yours to?
Anytime Eris said anything about Dane ever, golden buzzer.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Tiskar.
Silver buzzer to the maidenless comment. Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god, that sent me. I think golden buzzer to Eris for the same reason. Just the act of dunking on like the prickly sourpuss is just so fun every time.
Oh yeah.
Hale.
It has to be to Eris for the this is the like why is your face not your face your voice that voice comment
Yeah.
really killed me.
That's not your real voice. Got me too.
That's not your
okay. I guess we're being grumpy today.
Oh my god.
My
Rin.
stomach hurts. Jesus Christ.
Same reason Eris catching just Dane's character off guard with just the mimicking of his voice and just completely like throwing him off. But also runner-up buzzer for Scarlet for the amazing NPC characters.
Oh, thank you.
The voices were all very great.
Even though they were all experimental. Mumvis was pulled out of my ass in that moment. It just felt right. I don't have any NPCs like that, so this is the first one.
We will adopt them all.
Eris, who's your
I'm sorry.
What? What? I'm sorry.
No,
what?
as you as you made me cry.
Oh my
It's a me.
It's a me, Azzy.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry.
Oh god. Okay, they're getting more art. Eris, who's yours going to?
I really loved the I go outside and smash a barrel moment. That really got me.
The Dane.
Okay. Eris, you got like a perfect score. That means next session you get an inspiration. You got our golden buzzer.
I will make note.
I will also make a note. Yeah, that session was incredible. I'll see you all next week. We'll finally be in the ruined city. We've been talking about it for 3 sessions.
I mean,
Been hyping it
let's not
up.
get ahead of ourselves.
Go.
That's fine. You know what? That gives me more time to flesh out even more encounters that you may or may not run into.
Every day we spend not going to the ruined city is another encounter in the ruined city.
Yep, the harder it gets.
Another creature gets added to the encounter.
All right, guys, I'm gonna cut you loose so I can go hang out with my husbando. You're all amazing. Thanks for being here. Goodbye.
Bye.